see if I can get that. I'm gonna have to switch ones because that light is in the way. Alright. That light might be in the way too. Oh well. Yeah, the glare from the light. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, where was I? Just doing some cartoons. See if I can get that before it fall. Let's see. Oh, usually never does. Scoop this over. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Alright. Oh, you get the light for today. Alright. So I was just on the bike. I'll be going probably from right now every minute. I'll go up to, and then for the next minute I'll go back one, and I'll like ladder style it. But yeah, for right now, that's what I'm doing, because I already did chest, and I didn't actually do triceps today, I just did chest. I always forget what it's called, but where your ribs meet to your sternum. The bones don't actually go to your sternum, they go to a piece of cartilage that then connects to your sternum. I have something where the bone and the cartilage, it's a little, it's not like they pop out of place or something, but it's a little irritated, so I have to kind of take it easy when it starts to, the inflammation starts to, build up. I have to, take it easy so it doesn't really get out of hand like it used to. So I wasn't able to do as much, chest today as I would like, but hey, still got here. Went home, I was kind of bored, so I just came back here in the gym, decided to, stream. So if you guys have any, fitness questions, feel free to ask away. If you need me to build you a workout program, I can do that too. So yeah, if you guys need me to build you a workout program, whether you need to lose weight or put on some muscle, let me know what you guys need, and I'll try to build it out for just off the top of my head for about a month of what you need to do, or if you whatever fitness stuff you generally need to do, just because I'm on the stationary bike and I can't really do much shit right now. Also, there's a ton of people actually here. Oh, I forgot to go up to. There we go. I'm on 8. So I'll go for a minute and then come back down to 7. After that, then go up to 2, come back down to 8, go up 2, come back down to 9. Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, gotta go down one. I'm just on the stationary bike, doing ladder style, just asking, or not asking, but answering your guys' fitness questions. Cynthia, what's up? How's it going? Haven't seen you in here. I don't think. So, hopefully, you know, with New Year's coming up, you guys hit some fitness goals. And hopefully, you guys just stick with them. I always recommend, obviously, small steps. What are those small steps? Well, you gotta just get into the gym. Teresa, what's up? How's it going? So yeah, first step is just to do the physical activity. Realize that you're not gonna be able to lose a ton of weight in just a month or two, or even 3. I'd say if you really stuck with it and did workouts every single day for a month, and say you needed to lose 20 pounds, you could do it, but that takes a lot of being very consistent, going every day, eating the right foods, being in a calorie deficit the entire time, and after you've lost that 20 pounds, like what do you do after? Usually is the main part. Usually a lot of people will jump up in weight again and then be discouraged because after losing 20 pounds they'll gain 10 right back. It's like, well, maybe instead of just being at a 2,000 calorie diet, you dropped it all the way down to 1,000, so obviously you're gonna gain half of that back. I'd say for most people, going around 1,500 or going under 1,500 is not necessarily good. If you were trying to lose weight, I'd probably stick with more like 1,850 to 2,000. If you gotta go over to 2,100, fine. Just because getting in the gym or doing some physical activity can, give you that leeway to be over the 2,000 calorie, daily limit. But it's not. Eating a little bit more than that, it's not gonna kill you. Also realizing that, as you start up here, okay, take for me, I'm 225, I start up here, and I'm going down. It's not just a straight line down, or just and then down. For losing weight, you have those days where you come down, you come back up, you come down, you come back up, down, up, down. It's not a straight line. That could be due to extra water you eat. Maybe you don't burn as much because in one workout you're not as motivated to go, so then you kind of half-ass the workout, which means you burn half as many calories as you need to. It's a give and take, but as long as by the end of the month or the next month, you're lower than when you started, that's good. Also, I know a lot of people will beat themselves up about maybe not sticking to the diet, and you gotta just get back up on the horse and eat healthy the next day, or more of the next meal. Again, don't get trapped into those foods that people say are healthy. Like I guess the misconcept of like foods being healthy, like peanut butter. It is healthy, but if you're trying to lose weight, you're not going to want to eat peanut butter. It's too dense in calories and fat, and it doesn't give you enough protein for how much it has. Peanut butter is more for the guy who's running marathons than the person who's trying to lose weight. Oh, fuck, I forgot to go down. So, what's it called? What is that? Oh yeah, the eating weight. I usually generally like to think of my plate as a clock, and I'll put protein from 12 to 5. Fibrous carbs from 5 to 9. Starchy carbs from 9 to 12. What else? Oh yeah, learning how to do exercises properly so you don't injure yourself in the gym. A lot of people stop going to the gym because something will start to hurt and not just like a sore burn feeling from, doing hypertrophy training. Which is another thing, you might not want to jump into hypertrophy training right away, especially when you're trying to lose weight, because hypertrophy training is what really helps you gain muscle, so you won't lose weight in the rate that you want. Let's see, you might not want to start out with 5x5s because it might not be enough to either build a little muscle, because we always want to build some muscle, but you're going to gain definitely more strength and lose the calories, but you're also going to need to eat more while you lift heavy, so then in turn you're going to lose the weight as quickly. Let's see, what else do people do when they start working out? I'll review. Let's see, what else? What else should people be doing when they first start? I guess not being afraid to say no to people that will give you stuff that like at work. Holidays are coming up and people bring in cookies, and then even after the holidays, because they want to get rid of cookies, they'll bring them more in just to get rid of them. And I guess you can't be afraid to say no and not have them, because a lot of people will go, well, it's just wasteful not to have them, which is an excuse to just eat them. Well, you're not going to lose the weight if you're eating them. And on top of that, it's not your fault they brought them in and made too many. So they're the ones wasting it. You are not. I guess going out more, you're pressured to drink more or eat more of like bar foods, which will gain more weight. So I guess when trying to hang out with friends, go and do a physical activity, do something that's not just sitting around or standing around. I know you're technically going out to the bars, socializing, but I mean, granted, probably just sitting there watching sports, drinking and eating. Like right now, I'm in the gym. I'm watching hockey and the whatever Christmas Vacation movie that's on, but I'm on the bike trying to burn the calories. And go down. So I know quite a few people that can hang out, especially me, to hang out with friends. I'll go and bowl. I joined a bowling league. Granted, I'm pretty competitive when it comes to sports, but still, it's nice to get up and do something while having fun. Also, burning calories while bowling. Not everyone goes, bowling's not gonna be that much of a physical activity. Well, by the end of 3 games, usually you're like, oof, all right, I don't want to bowl a 4th one because you're tired. Let's see what else. I live in a small town. There's not much to do really in the winter besides go out, maybe play in the snow or gym. The only thing we really have around here is a bowling alley. There's no real basketball courts that people go to that there's a ton of people there or anything. So this was. Let's see what else. Mistakes people make not tracking what they eat, like really tracking, just because sometimes you don't realize what you eat when you're bored. I know a lot of, sometimes when I really gotta buckle down, or I know people who have a hard time with just going to the fridge, I just write on a note on the fridge, like a big note that says shut the door, you're just bored. What else? I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't just watch like a TV show or whatever, but try to do something in between. Maybe in the commercials, you do some push-ups, bodyweight squats, or you go walk up down the stairs a little bit. Just do something. Small steps are always somewhere. What else? I guess the expectation-wise, you guys don't go into it just thinking you're gonna do something because when you hit it, yeah, obviously that feels good. But when you don't hit it, like a lot of people don't. I mean, two weeks after New Year's Day, people stop their resolutions on average because people can't make they can't make it 14 days. It's ridiculous. But if you really need to find some motivation, go ahead. Obviously, the better the motivation, the more likely you're going to stick with it. I know a lot of people have kids and want to be around for their kids, so having that as motivation really does help. And on top of that, like, you have kids too. Like, you're gaining weight, which means your kids are probably eating what you eat, which means they're going to have the same problems you do with, gaining weight. And especially since, kids are ruthless and absolutely mean to each other, you probably take a guess at what school's going to be like for them too. Granted, I don't have any kids, but just imagining that one day would suck. You could always do it because you want to live longer. You could also do it, you're like doing it for you. I don't think it's selfish, because it is your life. I know a lot of people do it as well because they have an underlying condition. I know people are pre-diabetic or diabetic that go on certain diets and voila, they're not pre-diabetic anymore. They're not diabetic anymore. So it's your body just healing itself. It's really weird sometimes, especially when you take care of it. What am I missing for? Oh yeah, just doing something with your kids to be able to just do physical activity. I think I think it's like if you have active parents, you're like 60 or 70 times more likely to not be overweight or like want to do physical activity just because your parents did it with you. So that is good. That's something that my parents did with me. Yeah. So, hey, I turned out okay. Well, that was about 17 minutes of the bike going up to back one. I ended on 12, I ended on 10 on back one. So, legs are definitely feeling it. But yeah, I will hopefully catch you guys. Well, not hopefully. I'll live stream tomorrow. I will do a bit of chest today and some cardio. What do I do? I want to do biceps. I'll probably do biceps and shoulders tomorrow. And stream, that process and that workout. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you in tomorrow. What time? What time? What time do I want to do it? That was Wednesday. I might have to train someone at 3, so it might be after that. So it might be around 4-ish that I work out. That's cool. Alright, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow around 4-ish. Later.